So good morning, Esmeralda. Thank you so much for helping me with this assignment today. It's super early in the morning, so let's go ahead and just wake up our bodies by pulling out our little binoculars. And just to start off our class, let's take a peek around the room and let's see what we can spy with our little eyes. So I'm seeing some windows. What are you seeing? Yeah, and I see the bathroom. What else do you see? Yep, the cards, and I see the front door. Good job. All right, let's move our binocular hands back down to our knees today. And let's wiggle our toes out. And maybe we'll flap our butterfly wing knees. And shake our spine up tall. Breathe in. And breathe out. And let your shoulders melt back. Beautiful. So today it's going to be just me and you. We're not expecting anybody to come in or out of the house while we're here. Little sister is in the bedroom, so if we hear any noises, that might be her being silly. But for the most part, it's just going to be me and you in the space today, okay? We might hear some cars driving to and from since it's morning, and, people are coming and going from work. But other than that, it's just us. So are you ready to begin today? All right. So we are going to do 3 ocean breaths to leave where we came from and to just be fully present with our yoga practice, okay? So this is something called ocean breath. And maybe you've done it before, maybe it's new, but we take a breath in through our nose. And when we breathe out, we pretend like we're cleaning your glasses, and you know how we fog them up? Yep, and then we wipe them. So we make a fogging feeling and sound as we breathe out. So you breathe in through the nose. And we'll do that 2 more times, and you can gently look down at the floor, or you can even close your eyes for those 2 breaths, okay? All right, so I'm going to close my eyes, and you're welcome to join. But we'll breathe in through our nose. One more time. Breathe in. Slowly blink your eyes open if they were closed. Hello, it's great to see you again. So today we're going to be exploring all of the different things that make us us. And so we need to come up with these different adjectives. Do you know what adjectives are? They're words that describe things like happy, sad, kind, excited, beautiful. So now that we know what an adjective is, can you think of one word that describes you and who you are? Yes, you can be excited. That's a really good one, Ezzy. So how can you take that excitement and share it with the people in your lives? Yeah, inviting them over to hang out with you to share that excitement while you guys play. Great. And so how can you take that excitement from your life to your yoga practice? Yep, to learn, you can be excited about learning. Anything else? Yep, and be happy as well, and maybe being expressive in the poses that we do, or smiling, right, to show that excitement. Or using our hands to be wiggly and as excited as we are. All right, well, let's go ahead and do our yoga practice, and let's see if along the way we can find ways to weave in that excitement. Does that sound good? All right, so today we'll start by warming up our bodies with sun salutations. Then we'll move into a yoga sequence with affirmations, and then we'll play a game that helps us learn even more of them. And then we'll move into relaxation. Does that sound all right? All right, beautiful. So let's take these wiggly fingers, as excited as they are, and let's place them at the top of our mat. Yep. And we'll sneak those knees underneath our hips for table, maybe tucking the toes. Take a big breath in and lift your tail up into our first downward facing dog of the morning. And since we did just wake up, your body might feel more tight than usual. And so that's okay. So we'll go ahead and step those feet towards our hands. And as we move through this sun salutation, we'll lift our tail up too for a forward fold. Yeah. Yep. As we move through our sun salutations this morning, it'll help wake up and relax our muscles. All right. So tuck your chin towards your chest, take a breath in, and roll your spine up tall and slow. Breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful job, Esmeralda. So everything that we do today is an invitation for you to explore in your own body and in your own breath, all right? So when we do the sun salutations, we try to match the yoga poses to our breath. So movement to breath. And if at any time you need to take a rest, you're welcome to go down into rock pose for a few breaths and then rise up when you're ready. Or if you need to modify a pose, like if we do plank and you'd rather do tabletop, that's available, okay? So just listen to your body and rest as you need to and modify as you like, okay? Are you ready? All right, so let's go ahead and start in mountain pose, wiggling those toes out, maybe feeling the texture of the mat underneath our feet. Drawing the spine up tall and rolling the shoulders back. We take a breath in and our hands come all the way up. Maybe wiggle those fingers and smile. Yeah. The hands come to touch and we exhale, folding forward, maybe bending into the knees so that the thighs can support our body weight here. Yeah. And did you know that every time that the belly hugs the thighs and we breathe, we massage our digestive organs? Yeah. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, slide your hands down to the floor. Breathe in and slide your fingertips up to your knees gently, creating a long spine. On your next exhale, fold forward. Place your hands on your mat in front of you. Yep. And 1 foot at a time, we can step back strong into plank. Nice and strong, activating our bodies this morning. And then as you breathe out, we're going to lower down to the floor. So exhale, lower down. And when our belly finds the mat, so do the tops of the feet. And the tops of the feet stay rooted into our mat, okay? So they stay down on the mat the whole time, all right? As you breathe and lift your heart up and your gaze goes up into upward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, we're going to push back into tabletop. Tuck the toes and lift the tail into downward facing dog. Lovely, lovely. How does that feel, Esmeralda? Good. All right. As you exhale, we're going to step the feet forward towards the hands in a forward fold again. And if you like to texture touch and have that grounding sensation, you're welcome to keep your hands on the mat. Or you can always hold opposite elbows and ragdoll. On your next breath in, slide your fingertips up your legs for a half lift. Long spine looking at the floor. Exhale, fold forward. Tuck your chin to your chest. Breathe in and roll the spine up long and slow so that we don't whip that head back, okay? The hands reach up. Exhale to mountain. So that got our spines moving forward and backwards and side to side. Do your muscles feel more ready? All right. So let's take a breath in, filling up our balloon. And we're going to use our balloon breath to deflate down to our mat, okay? Yep, so we breathe in and we breathe out. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like a creative dance, huh? It is kind of silly, huh?
If it doesn't matter, the bird is, and if the bird pecks it, then it'll pop.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yes, that was a very creative piece you just said as well. So moving from the balloon all the way down to the floor was creative, but how your imagination took it away and added so much excitement, that's something so special about you. Thank you for adding to the conversation, Esmeralda. So as we move through this next sequence, I am going to include an affirmation, which is like an I am statement to every yoga pose that we do. And you're welcome to just sit and breathe and enjoy the pose and feel the way that it feels in your body. Or you can connect it to the I am statement and say it as well, all right? So both are okay. You can have your eyes open or you can close them. So our first one is easy seat. And I'm just going to slide this closer to me so I can see it. All right. So in easy seat, we wiggle out the toes. We shake the spine up. We draw ourselves up tall and we take a breath in and out. And your gaze can be at the floor. You can close your eyes, whatever feels good. And we can say, I am here. I am here. And slowly come to tiptoe those fingers to the left knee and we twist behind. You can look forward or you can look over that opposite shoulder in your pretzel twist. And we can say, I am multi-sided. I am multi-sided. Then tiptoe the fingers across as you release to the opposite knee and twist, looking forward or over that opposite shoulder. Taking a breath in and out. I am multi-sided. I am multi-sided. Gently untwist. You can place the palms on the mat in front of you and sneak your knees underneath your hips. Gazing down at the floor, we see our hands and we can wiggle those fingers apart. Our knees are underneath our hips if we look back, and our shins and our feet might be hiding. If you want some additional support, you can tuck those toes or run your fingers on the mat in front of you for that texture sensation. And as we breathe in tabletop, we can add, I am supported. I am supported. Beautiful. Breathe in, your belly sinks, your gaze lifts for cow. And as you breathe out, you tuck the tailbone, push away from your mat, rounding the spine and tucking your chin in cat. So breathe into cow. Breathing into cow, gazing up, breathing out to cat. And here we can add, I am expressive. Breathing in and out from cat to cow. And we find a neutral spine again in tabletop. And we turn our attention to the left hand and maybe tap those fingers. And then we step the left foot to the outer edge of the left hand. Yeah, we're moving into frog, so get ready. Yep, the right foot steps in as well. The tailbone stays low. Yes, we can say that. I am silly. I am silly. And then slowly begin to press your hands into your mat, lifting your tail up, maybe stepping your feet in so that your toes can point forward. And when you feel ready, you can either keep touching your mat or you can grab opposite elbows and dangle and ragdoll, saying, I am balanced. I am balanced. And once you're ready, you can tuck your chin towards your chest, breathing in, rolling the spine up long into mountain pose. Exhale. Finding our mountain. I am me. And I'm going to have my hands like a sunshine because that's how I feel. I am me. Yes. And then slowly, maybe we come back down, dancing our way to our mat. Yeah. Yes, just like a balloon. Thank you so much for sharing in those affirmations with me and those yoga poses. Are you ready for our game? So our game today is called I Am. And we'll say I am statements again about different places in our lives and our bodies. And then we'll move our hands with those I am statements, okay? And if you want to get creative with your hand movements or your I am statements, you're welcome to, all right? So from easy seat, we'll take a breath in and out. And your hands can be either on your knees or you're welcome to face the palms up and wiggle the fingertips. Esmeralda? Yeah. And in my community, I am happy. In my community, I am happy. Beautiful. Then we breathe in and our arms open up really expansive, maybe. And in my school, I am learning. Yes, in my school, I'm learning. Breathe in, the hands come up even more to touch above the head, maybe. In my mind, I am happy. In my mind, I am happy. Exhale, our hands come out in front of us. It's almost like they can touch, huh? Okay. In my body, I am happy. In my body, I am happy. Reaching for our elbows, we can sink them down to our belly for some compression, or we can even give ourselves a little heart hug. In my heart, I am happy. In my heart, I am happy. And I'm going to let myself smile because that reminds me to be happy. And we lower these little fingertips down to our knees. And in my life, I matter. In my life, I matter. Thank you so much, Esmeralda. So let's move towards our relaxation portion here. Yep, you can sink back just like that into resting pose. Or if you'd like to keep your knees lifted and together while your feet walk to the outer edge of your mat, that option's available too. So the legs can be long or the knees can be lifted. So go ahead and take a moment here to choose which one you'd like. And then I'm going to bring you a little meditation friend over here, and it's a sunshine. And if you'd like to use the sunshine, you can use the sunshine as a pillow, or you can place the sunshine over your heart and give your sunshine friend a hug. And if you like to close your eyes, sometimes it can be helpful to like touch a texture. And so you can even run your fingertips over the sunshine. So it's your choice where you place your sunshine friend. You can have your eyes opened or closed. I am going to read you a guided meditation from my yoga mat, okay? And so from my yoga mat, I plan on staying over there. And you can just listen and breathe, okay? So this practice will be about 2 to 5 minutes long. And you're welcome to keep your eyes open or you may close them. Take a deep breath in and then take a deep breath out. I'll wait for everyone to settle, sigh, and melt. Feel free to release any tension or movement you may feel. And with every breath, allow yourself to become more and more calm. With kindness and non-judgment, Bring awareness to yourself as you see yourself. Picture yourself as a whole being and notice, if any, what feelings may arise. Breathe those feelings in and then breathe those feelings out. Now imagine seeing yourself as a collection of layers carefully stacked in an arrangement of the pieces that you are. Start with the topmost layer, the external, or the outside one. And imagine that this is who people see you as, or who you'd like them to see you as. Breathe this layer in, and then breathe this layer out. Take a moment to think about what's underneath that. What makes up the second layer of you? The person that you are to your friends or maybe even your family. Is there a difference, or is it the same as the outside layer? Breathe that layer in and then breathe that layer out. The third layer is who you are to yourself that no one else truly knows. This may be a place of vulnerability or of even strength or creativity. Breathe that layer in and breathe that layer out. But before you peel that layer away, ask yourself, how can I make this part of me feel more loved, supported, and appreciated? As emotions or sensations arise, use the breath as a reminder to acknowledge the positive and release the negative. I'll give you a few moments to breathe and reflect, and then I will call you back when it's time. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Breathe in that of which that makes you uniquely you. Breathe in all the layers as they work together. And as you breathe out, release anything that's holding you back or unhelpful. As you breathe, experience you exactly as you are. Gently begin to move your fingers and your toes. Take any final stretches that feel good in your body. And then slowly begin to rise up into a seated position whenever you feel ready. Maybe taking a peek around the room as you blink your eyes open, noticing the sounds of the birds chirping or the TV next door. How do you feel, Esmeralda? Good. So we have about a week between this class and next class. So if you're able to, I'd like to send you home with some homework to explore over this next week. So every morning when you wake up and get out of bed, I'd like for you to try standing in mountain pose nice and tall and saying your I am statement, which was I am excited, 3 times before starting your day. So up in mountain, I am excited, I am excited, I am excited, and then starting your day. And we'll share our observations about it next week. Does that sound good? Well, thank you so much, Esmeralda, for helping me. I will see you next week, okay?